Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, September 15, 2023. The many asteroids in astrology provide unique wisdom for us to channel into our daily lives and affairs. They empower us to peer within and better understand the nuances of the divine feminine, which exists in all people, regardless of gender expression or sexual identity. Vesta, the asteroid named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and the home, has left behind the vast skies of Gemini to venture into the tide pools of Cancer. Vesta empowers us to understand our sacred sexuality and how we pursue, defend, and show devotion to it. In Cancer, she tells us to prioritize those whom we love and nurture them endlessly. Who will show their true colors at work today? You may have had a sneaking suspicion about one or two co-workers that could be confirmed throughout your workday. Since the Moon in Virgo will oppose Saturn retrograde in Pisces and conjunct Mercury retrograde in Virgo, there could be a slip in communication. Someone may try to use their authority against you in a passive-aggressive way, like telling you what to do when they typically cannot. The transits could also allude to a secret coming to light. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. The Moon's monthly visit to your work sector is not just the first since both planets in your income sector turned retrograde, but while the focus here is still on the past. The Moon aligns with Mercury during his last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, and ahead of tomorrow's new moon, there is a chance to embrace the last full day where every planet across the income, work, and career fronts is in retrograde motion at the same time, all with their focus on the past. Your playful energy is encouraged by today's astral configuration. You will know just what to do to brighten your best friend's day, and it will certainly be appreciated. You may notice that your sense of playfulness brings you great joy in the healthy practices of exercise and cooking nutritious meals. You feel healthy and you gravitate towards things that enhance your health. It's a wonderful day for picking up healthy new habits from others. The hour has come to re-establish friendly relations with some of the people who you have had problems with in the past and who you currently collaborate with. Indeed, the vibrations this week will be strongly encouraging you to tighten the relationships you have on your team. In your sentimental life, you won't be able to help rekindling the warmth of the relationships you have with those close to you. It's true that things haven't progressed as quickly as you hoped they would, but the current inertia around you can be explained by the fact that there are some misunderstandings between you and those around you, most notably in your emotional life. At the same time that you are holding on to the influence of the playful and creative lunar vibes of the last few days, the Moon has moved on and is already in your work sector ahead of tomorrow's new moon. However, aligned with Mercury, who is at a standstill in his last full day in retrograde motion here, this is more a chance to stay in the moment. In the heart of the working week, this is a chance to pause as you take a moment to look back during the last full day when every planet across the income, work, and career fronts is in retrograde motion. Where the Moon's transit through your romantic sector over the last few days has not only put the focus on matters of the heart and all things romantic but on Venus, the planet of love's early days, back in direct motion here. The focus today shifts more to your relationships. The spirit of romance is in safe hands, but with the dwarf planet Ceres just 2 days away from leaving your relationship sector, there is more focus on her deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities. Our eyes in the sky. The presence of the Moon in your income sector coinciding with Mercury's last full day in retrograde motion here is a significant advantage in itself. However, their alignment in the cosmic dance of the planets brings together a sharp intuition and a keen financial acumen, coupled with a profound sense of hindsight. This alignment provides you with a golden opportunity to make the most of the final day when all planets across the income, work, and career fronts are in retrograde motion, united in their emphasis on the past. Just before the Sun and Moon converge to create today's new moon in your income sector, Mercury is poised to turn direct. This pivotal shift acts like releasing the brakes just as the traffic light turns green. It allows for the removal of any obstacles that have been holding you back, precisely as the momentum from the new moon begins to propel things forward. With the benefit of your astute financial insights and the wisdom gained from Mercury's 3-week retrograde journey, you're well prepared to navigate this transition. At the same time that an alignment between Venus and the asteroid Juno that peaked in your financial sector last week is separating, it is also starting to come together again. By coming to a standstill, Venus allowed Juno to catch up, but now that she is moving again, she is doing the same. This is keeping the planet of money and the queen of commitment close as things start to flow more freely on the financial front. The moon bid adieu to your financial sector yesterday, leaving you not only with heightened financial instincts and a vivid imagination but also a treasure trove of information to unpack. This visit, the first since Venus resumed direct motion and the asteroid Juno made its return, has not only signaled a turning tide but has also ignited your determination and desire to advance your financial goals. The stage is set for positive changes and progress ahead. Today, as the moon graces the sign of Virgo and forms a celestial connection with Mercury retrograde, a sense of longing and dissatisfaction may wash over us. It might seem like those around us aren't providing the attention and affection we desire. However, it's important to recognize that this isn't the ideal day to pour out your emotions. The atmosphere is shrouded in ambiguity and uncertainty rather than offering clarity. In matters of the heart, exercise patience and restraint. Instead of rushing into declarations of love, consider taking things slowly, allowing the timing to naturally evolve into a more significant partnership. Despite the confusion, there's a positive undercurrent of love and warmth in your surroundings. Mutual trust and thoughtfulness prevail, creating a harmonious backdrop for your relationships. This favorable atmosphere can be harnessed to approach challenging and unavoidable conversations. People you engage with are less inclined to engage in arguments and more focused on finding mutually beneficial solutions. Be prepared for unexpected hiccups in your business dealings. Your plans and ideas may face resistance, making it challenging to convince others of their merits. While this can be genuinely frustrating, avoid the temptation to rush things, as impatience might lead to undesirable outcomes. Keep a level head to prevent potentially worse scenarios from unfolding. Remember, the key is to strike a balance between your innovative ideas and practical implementation. While your mind is buzzing with possibilities, it is essential to ground your aspirations in a realistic and achievable framework. By combining your imaginative thinking with a methodical approach, you can bring your visions to life in a structured and effective manner. In the realm of work, the moon pays its monthly visit to your work sector. Interestingly, this visit occurs as both planets in your income sector are in retrograde motion. This unique alignment also coincides with Mercury's last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, setting the stage for tomorrow's new moon. This synchronicity marks a significant moment when all planets across the income, work, and career domains are in retrograde, collectively emphasizing a focus on the past. It's an ideal time to reflect on past endeavors and consider the lessons they hold for future success.